Good morning. Well, before we all take off for the 4th of July weekend and we talk about independence and freedom, and my thoughts this morning when I was meditating were to share with you some very powerful thoughts about how to put together what we have done here with these last two directional signals for where to focus your thoughts. Where are you aiming your thoughts? Your thoughts are energy. Your energy creates things. So thoughts become things. And if you're stuck in the small thinking, which is like, oh, that won't work, or that's sort of a low vibrational. You can even hear it when you say it to yourself. It sounds so limiting, and has no curiosity. You've already made up the story that something won't work, and that's those are the limits that you put on yourself. And what you will find, other people will put limits on you. There are a lot of naysayers in this world. They're just there, and you can either have them as the voices that you listen to or not. You get to choose who you listen to. So today I wanted to talk as we launch into a beautiful 3-day weekend where there's time, even more time than we've had already, thanks to the big pause, the Corona pause, where we can take a look at expansive thinking. And we can start to ask the what if questions. So you'll see today that I added a number on here. And this number relates to, I think, one of the most, thought-changing authors and thinkers and researchers. And it's David Hawkins. And if you haven't read Power versus Force, that would be an absolutely great read for you. The 3-day weekend, if you want to take a book with you. So what David was able to do was calibrate the wave pattern of thoughts, because that's how a thought moves. A thought goes from your head to the first receiver, which is your body. And so then it ripples out from you. That's the ripple effect. That's the power of positive thinking. That's the power of shifting from this to this. So David put some numbers on it, on these thought patterns. And I found it to be so affirming to me. When I think about, I look around at all of the negativity, I look around at the dysfunction, the things that are happening, and then I look at the function and I think, wow, what if everyone listening to this, hi, I know, love that book. What if everyone kind of gathered up in this tribe? We have this lights on tribe. And what if we said, we're going to really, really, really make it our life's work to stay above the line, to stay positive, the bulk of the time. Now, we're going to always go up and down, no worries. It's a matter of consciousness. If you catch yourself and you just get back up there. So, David put on some numbers on his scale. And that's how clarity's numbers were put on this scale that you all have here. And what is so interesting is David said that, and I went and did the math on this, that David said if one individual, just one, that would be me, I'll take me or you listening, if you could hold, and it's on 282, by the way, for those of you who have the book and can see mine's very tattered, you could take a look at the numbers. And he said, and his numbers are a little different than Clarity's, because Clarity calibrated using his calibration system, Clarity calibrated the chart, this chart, to fit our calibration system so that they're similar and different. So what he said here is that if one individual could hold level 300, and again, our numbers are a little bit different. So I could say here 250 and above, or 310. If we could hold that wave pattern, that thought wave, that positive wave of ripple possibilities, if one of us can hold that, we could counterbalance 90,000 individuals below level 200. So when you really, this was some very big, well-researched numbers on the power of positive thinking. So David's no longer in the physical, and I'm sure he's looking down from heaven on all of this and saying to himself, wow, I hope somebody turns to page 282 in my book and figures out the math. So the math on this, I figured out that if we could have 3,555 people hold the field, that we could likely counterbalance all the negativity in the world. Now, I think that's an amazing goal for the 4th of July weekend. So if we wanted independence from unrest, from mean-spiritedness, from negativity, from all the things that freedom, the freedom for everybody to have a life worth of purpose and that's safe. So if we were to do that, so I'm going to put our number here, which is 310, and then I'm going to tell you that the math looked like that if we could have 3,555 people who are disciplined, capable of holding their field at trust and above, that's basically in the clarity system, that would be the grounding red field, that if we could have 3,555 people hold that number, that we could counterbalance the negativity. Wow. I'm telling you, when I was like, wow, that's possible. That is absolutely attainable. That is expansive. That is unlimited. And that is, what if we could do that? What if our tribe could come together and learn the tools of positivity and how to hold your field and what it means to hold your field? And all of that information is embedded in clarity. So if you haven't had a chance to study it, oh, I agree. Thank you. Thanks for saying that is a beautiful goal. And it gives us something to aim for. We all have to have a place to focus that is going to uplift every single person in our fields around us. The ripple effect is profound. And so let's all ripple. Let's make the 4th of July weekend about rippling everything. And, Lynn McTaggart and others in Heart Math also have some absolutely wonderful studies on how it affected crime and things like that when they had a worldwide meditation for peace. So there's a lot of information out there if you choose to explore it more. However, I think that would be freedom. I think that what if we really took a look at freedom from negativity, freedom from all of the mean-spirited under the line. So I'm an altruist. You all probably know that. You would know that if you You're even attracted to clarity. You're also altruistic and a thought leader. So I leave you with that thought for the 4th of July weekend. And I am telling you, if I'm going to hold that we can do it and that we'll just be able to feel that mass shift that it's going to take to get us over the hump out of all the negativity. So, with greatest love and respect for the work that you're all doing, um, I wish you the best Independence Day weekend ever, and keep your lights on. And thanks as always for coming and watching. And I know that it takes a bit of time. I'm trying to make them short. Okay, you're the best. We'll see you soon. Okay.